it is running
I'll request you to stay on with us. Harish, we have Sudhir Walia, the victim's lawyer. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Sudhir Walia. Are you happy with this verdict of the Supreme Court, 1 year imprisonment?
Yeah, that's right. The earlier judgment was that he was convicted and was fined only 1,000 rupees.
Yes.
That was the first judgment against which we filed the review petition before the Honorable Supreme Court of India on behalf of the family of the deceased. Today, the Supreme Court of India has, although maintained, I have not read the judgment, but has maintained the conviction under Section 323 and declined to accept our application and prayer for enhancement of the section. But under 323 itself, they have given the maximum punishment as provided in the IPC, that is 1 year RI.
Okay. But, you know, in 2018, the High Courts had convicted him of culpable homicide, awarding him a 3-year jail term in the case.
Correct. Against that judgment of Punjab Haryana High Court, he had filed a SLP, which was appeal, which was heard by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. And they reduced the sentence given by the Punjab and Haryana High Court by changing the section into 323 and imposing a fine of rupees only 1,000. Against that, we filed the review.
Okay. So, in the order copy as accessed by Times Now, it says the light punishment humiliates the victim, but some would say 1 year is still less in a case like this, which resulted in death.
Madam, under Section 323, don't forget, what is important is that we had invoked the review jurisdiction of Supreme Court.
Okay.
And it was not an appeal against an order of acquittal, conviction, or sentence by the High Court.
Okay.
We were telling the Supreme Court that Supreme Court, your judgment is partly to be reviewed, and the Supreme Court rightly reviewed it.
Okay. In fact, Mr. Walia, there are also fears that perhaps Sidhu might not have to, go through the jail term at all because he would have the legal recourse of a curative petition. So, is that
doesn't matter.
worry?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Curative doesn't mean that you don't have to go to jail. Curative, you know with your experience how many curative petitions are taken, and we don't want to comment on that.
Okay. Okay. So,
As of today, when I'm talking to you, there is a judgment against Mr. Sidhu, and in that judgment, the Supreme Court has directed him to surrender and go to jail for 1 year RI and suffer the sentence.
okay. It's been a very long drawn case. It's been over 3 decades now, and finally some justice that has come about.
That's right. That's exactly when I spoke to the family, and while the review was pending, they always used to say that, Saab, there is justice in this country, and they are very hopeful, and they want to fight it. They knew that the gentleman against whom they were fighting was big. But today, when I spoke to them, they were in a Gurdwara, a temple, Sikh temple, praying to the Almighty and thanking him for the justice which the Supreme Court has given today.
Okay.
You may be very high, mighty, but a small farmer from Punjab feels today that he has got justice because crime never dies. Crime never dies.
Okay. All right. Mr. Sudhir Walia, thank you for joining us.